All right, Ethan, let's keep rolling. What's next?
I couldn't not.
Buzziest topic. I love this one.
Buzziest topic. I think the winner is retail media. We were collectively, the three of us had the joy of going to grocery shop together. And if you walk
Yes.
the exhibition floor, what 50% of it was dedicated to brands that were or technology providers that were focused on retail media. The buzz around this topic is very legitimate and very real. And the reasons are because there's huge upside, right? People are in discovery mode. You can guide the journey. There's high margin revenue. It doesn't feel super complex to get from point A to point B. Like it's not like a gigantic technological leap. Like most of the things we need exist today. And so there is a ton of excitement. With that said, it's not our favorite topic, or I wouldn't call it trend of the year, because there are risks, and I don't think we're properly acknowledging the risk. And this has become kind of the very significant footnote that we try to add. We are, at least I personally, a massive believer in this trend and why it's so exciting. And again, the overhyped trends are coming in just a second. So just to tease that one more time. But there are
So this is just
risks.
buzzy. It's not overhyped.
This is buzzy.
Hold on,
Overhyped,
I want to make sure I understand that. Okay, okay.
I'm not.
It's close to
I'm
being
not
overhyped,
ready.
but not quite overhyped. Okay,
It's just a contender for overhyped in 2025, but I'm not there yet. I'm not.
This is the bee in the animal kingdom of headlines. That's what you're of superlative awards. Okay.
Because the problem is it still is so exciting. And there are important steps being taken, and it does have significant potential. And I just think that we need to like acknowledge real risk, right? And the real risks are, I think there's one of the risks is less concerning to me. Two of the risks are very concerning. The first risk that is less concerning is the idea that it's going to be annoying. I think what we've seen, there's a lot of polling around this, is it actually contributes to the discovery journey. It's not super annoying. Like we're learning that lesson from that and those initial iterations of retail media in the digital environment. But I think there are two things that do concern me. One is the idea of accessibility. Like it can't be 85 different networks. There needs to be a single point to then enter a lot of them. Otherwise, everyone's going to focus on Walmart, the huge ones, the Albertsons, Kroger combo, but you're not going to get to all of this kind of long tail that exists. And then the last bit, and this concerns me even more after seeing some of these providers, is the solution can't be too digital. Like we need to understand the difference between the physical environment and the digital environment and embrace the fact that physical stores bring very significant value. They don't do what digital does well. Digital does incredible things, but it doesn't do what physical does well. And the more we try to turn the store into a digital environment or a digital environment into the store, e.g. the metaverse, it doesn't actually work, right? And that's because of technological gaps. It's because what the consumer is expecting and looking for. And so we really need to kind of lean in. Like I'm not a huge fan of like everything being a QR code. Are there certain things that are great for it? Yeah, but keep me in the physical environment. Give me support that, enhance it, but don't take me out of what makes that environment unique and special.
Why is Sam's Club picked out on this in this graphic particularly? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, we could have done anything, but we wanted to show here. It's like one of the things I love most about retail media is the idea of new forms of segmentation. So we work with we work with advertising companies, we work with brands, we work with retailers, and one of the interesting things is how often they look at cuts of retail from a very simplistic form of like, hey, stores that are in the Northeast, stores that are in the Southeast, and stores that are in the Southeast operate this way. And it's like, well, that's actually not the ideal way to think about inventory, especially from an advertising perspective. So this is Sam's Club's locations that are over-indexed for wealthy suburban families, right? If I know that, those are the Sam's Clubs I want to do my retail media through, and I want to have certain product mixes within. And so I think that is the perspective we're bringing to the table.